Oh no. My bad.
To a team that has been struggling all day.
Well, third party. Now we look back towards the map. We see the
Oh boy.
and yeah, this one's gonna hurt a bit because GK looked like they were committing to a solid portion of where that could pull. Instead, it popped straight onto For Fun. Now, talking about explosive,
Give me a moment, guys.
change the fate of teams. I'm looking.
Keep the dream alive, PXX.
Okay, we are back.
Isolated on this choke. The fact that TCG had to focus on getting
Trying to figure out where we are at.
own Deathbox Reses is crazy. This means that PXX now are uncontested on
Really?
the side of the zone. Really, it's up to Lee.
Oh boy.
We'll be able to get that information since there's little to no cover off that rotate once his zone starts
Okay,
closing
see.
behind PXX.
2 kills on the board for JDG. It's crazy what happens when you actually get to play the game and you're not resetting full 3 times in an E-District game. Zeta, on the other hand, gets a full reset, drops the evac, but keep your eyes on Yuka because PXX does not want to let them go.
Absolutely not, and especially when Yuka's literally one shot. Where can you land? Where can we go? It's the Hail Mary dive to find some space. They situate themselves on the bottom side of this bridge, but now still having to move up Zeta Division. On the outskirts of the zone, where PXX trying to harass them, it forces out the border play to get out of trouble. Trinity right behind the PXX now move up, hide behind the fence.
Sorry guys, I had to restart it again.
Going down at the hands of Sentinels. TCG get eliminated. 14 squads now left, and this is round
I'm sorry,
4,
guys.
closing in with a majority of these
It's
squads
embarrassing.
on the north side of Humber Labs.
We lose
Oh,
JD
I see.
for fun. JD Gaming has fallen. No rotation for them.
Wow, that's crazy.
Also occurring, Alliance taking shots at Team Nemesis. Elite Esports wanted to get involved but disengaged, and RRQ have set their sights on Zeta and are not letting it go. We have just under a minute before these teams, including Sentinels, will have to make their way through the gauntlet of Southern teams.
It's so hard with that pile. We talked about the coexisting. AGG are looking at BXX to not be able to get away. Playing on the edge of zone for free because they also will harass them. Zeta may actually help them out if RRQ do not stop them. So it's just revealed an Alliance down to a duo, but they stayed alive for this long. 24 total points throughout the course of the day. In just the last 6 games is crazy. They're trying to crawl their way out. Especially sitting in that 13th place spot. We know that they can do better. Being the fact that you also have to worry about RQ on that northern side next to Sentinels is something else, because RQ are starting to wake up now.
I'm scared with the Valks in the lobby that are going to
I just can't believe I messed up the stream. I shouldn't turn it off. My bad.
See them going towards the high ground. They're going to yeet their way south over Reject, over For Fun. AG Global, see ya. Where do we set our landing course? Is it on to Team Nemesis? Because if we drop on Team Nemesis, Alliance will send.
Getting tracked by the Sparrow Arrow, though. Having to be careful with Team Nemesis now. Hearing that RQ have landed right at their feet. A team that has struggled today, has 4 KP in this last game. But with AG also looking at them, you see Elite. RQ now have to reposition so that way you do not get pinched. And they're going to be in the line of sight of Sentinels.
And everyone is full sending. AG Global out, PXX out, Zeta racking up some kills.
Oh boy.
Sentinels and Zeddy with the ultimate face-off. The
I see Sentinels.
Duke holding steady. Sentinels all up as well, but the infinite ammo in the hands of Blinkster with that L-Star could really change the tide.
Zeta Division was eliminated.
They got some KP in their pockets. It's 5 KP. A little too late while Sentinels uncontested.
Alliance was eliminated. Oh boy.
Have completely held that southern side while Alliance get eliminated at the hands of Blinkster. We talked about Sentinels before. We talked about the pile over on the northern side of Labs with Nemesis having an isolated fight against Elite. All the stakes though on the 14 pile that we're seeing on the northern side of Labs. We know Elite. They've been doing great. It's really Nemesis that needs us the most as they've lost out on light if you're looking at Elite. Has been waiting for them.
Yeah, well, Nemesis hanging on. Oh boy, come on. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Woohoo.
Final game of our series, moving into the last day of groups, could really keep Elite are practically safe. Great job. They've got north of 70 points in this series. But Nemesis need this.
Oh, now swinging though, Henchman having to reload the RE. Old Barrel here too, gonna have his teammates trying to cover him here. They're gonna have to move up with kind of getting that knock onto Algalili. That's the advantage that they need. But I mean, be careful! Rejects!
No way.
Talk about a timing! They even have the Evo Shields reset. You hear the pings. They don't have the TP through the wall, so that's the biggest difference. They hear the res afar, and they can try to also go for a Deathbox res here from inside the building. But now looking at the far away, it's gonna be Sentinels who have been farming on this side of zone.
Come on, Sentinels.
And they're gonna be able to play it right underneath Rejects.
Oh, and Elite have moved in on a Nemesis. They're doing what they can. Light is down, Henchman's 5 HP, and there's so many teams trying to make it happen, and it's Skittle and Sacred Alive going for the Deathbox recovery to get to a team of 3 as we lose out on Elite.
5 squads left. Nemesis gets the Deathbox res, and Zeddy's in trouble. They have no Evo Shields. Duke clinging on for dear life with a pixel of health before getting knocked, because Sheila has something else to say. Jelly goes for a Hail Mary, last-ditch attempt to take to the skies to help stay alive. The Motherlode from Sacred. 5 squads left still. It's a face-off. Zeddy only down to that Valkyrie. Sentinels 2 only down to Blinkster. And RC is just looking at all the action with Nemesis.
Oh my god. Monsoon's hurting. Monsoon's gone. Fun is hurt. Blink is hanging on by a freaking thread. Rejects to Zeddy's eliminated. What the hell? Sentinels was eliminated! Oh my god! No! What the heck? Reject
Can't get the res.
for fun.
Fun on the
For fun got eliminated. Now it's down to Team Reject and oh my god, no way. Reject Esports. RC win.
Reject, who can not only
No freaking way.
win on World's Edge. It was 14 kills early.
Oh my god, no freaking way.
Almost double digits here in Game 6. 9 kills and a dub. 21 points.
Talk about a statement maker too, Tim. I love how you highlighted their performance on E-District, but it's even more important to highlight how RC thus far is sitting in the top 6 spot in the overall standings. I mean, if you want to be able to kickstart your final day of group stage, well, this is how you do it. Especially showcasing that consistency.
That's
across the
wild.
different maps.
A great series from them. And honestly, that win
Oh
should
my
feel
god,
exceptional.
RC Reject. Reject Esports, what the heck?
You have Sentinels underneath you. Blinkster, who absolutely baits you with 4 funds, dropping them on
Holy
Reject's
smokes.
doorstep. Nemesis
Of course, we got one more
recognizes
gameplay to deal with.
Reject earned that.
And with the baby Cubs, the crowd cheering from right behind us. The fact that they dropped as an entire team 6k damage in that last game is insane. The Valkyrie, the Cubs of Newcastle, no reason.
Yeah, that is insane.
Lobby playing Alter is just, again, showcases how consistent and confident they are. For
Team
Royals,
Nemesis,
Valkyrie,
wow,
they
you guys are
did
crazy.
7.1k damage in the last 6 games. Axis right behind him with 11k themselves, 6.8k. Reese being the perfect anchor and trying to help support these two amazing players. And this is what you like to see here.
I just want to shout out Nemesis while we had him on the screen there because that last game shot them from the thralls of the bottom of the leaderboard into top 5. And you talk about a team that knows they need to change their fate, holding down as we look back at it. This is where Sentinels basically is at the feet of Reject. Esports at the feet of Reject and tries to hold on. Gets eliminated. Forfun and Nemesis are now down on the bottom. You've got Alp behind 2 purple knockdown shields. Urice throws the mobile shield, leaves Axis and Arupa up on the high ground. They don't split individually. They leave 2 and 1. They clean up the lobby. It is just the power positioning.
And to highlight your point on Nemesis,
We're
too,
still
I think it's
waiting for
important
that.
to talk about the young, talented player that is Sacred, because in that one game alone, he dropped almost 3k damage with 5 KP. The fact that he was able to do that, because, okay, we've talked about the consistency from Reject, but what is at stake here is that a team like Team Nemesis in the overall standings was literally at risk of elimination. They were on the bottom 6. Sure, they have a whole other series to play
Harry
tomorrow, but
is
it's
so
only
ready.
6 more games to go, right? And you don't want to feel like your back is against the wall. They went from like 36th, 35th overall now going on to 27th in the overall standings. That is what one game could do and how tight those scoreboards are looking.
We said it when we came up here, and it is literally the power of one explosive game. But Reject have earned this. 58 points on that leaderboard. But guys, we're going to send it down to the stage. We got Kinda waiting. We need to hear from him.
Aww.
The boys are absolutely frying. I've got Kinda next to me from Elite Esports. Kinda, you boys are absolutely frying. You guys are playing so incredibly well. One thing I want to touch on, Graceful, one of our analysts and beloved pro player as well. Graceful, he likes to emphasize the fact that consistency is probably the most important thing when you're stepping out onto a stage like this. You guys have 6 top 5 finishers over the last 2 days. How does it feel to hear that?
Well, I didn't even know that, honestly. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with our performance overall. We've been pretty disciplined on our games, pretty consistent, as he said. Shout out to YG. But yeah, just pretty happy with our team. We gotta keep it going, you know.
That's very true. You know, you've been in the conversation for being, you know, one of the top fraggers for quite some time now.
Top fraggers.
To a LAN finals once in your career at this point. So, do you feel like this is the team that can push you to like go the distance? And like, what is it like competing with these guys, and how do they kind of help you unlock your full potential?
100%. I feel like this is the team. We're gonna go into finals, and I feel pretty confident we're gonna win this time. And yeah, shout out to Michael, my coach. He's a always keeping us on top, on good vibes, you know. And yeah, shout out to Lai and Hench for being the best teammates I've ever had. And yeah, just gotta win it all.
What is it about their, like, the dynamic between the team, you know, with Hench? Like, what are they doing that kind of helps you, you know, compete at your highest level? Because you guys are just, it's like you've unlocked a new level of yourselves.
Well, Hench and me have been competing now for 2 years. We've been playing since AWC, the first one on 2024. So me and him are pretty, you know, we have good vibes. We know each other for a long time.
Yep, I
so
see.
Always happy to be around him. Light now has been with us for over 8 months, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe less. Who knows? But yeah, always happy to be around Light. He's an insane IGL. Just a good guy. Yeah.
You guys just seem like you're really positive as well, positive vibes. I mean, I think that stepping out onto this stage, it can be quite intimidating. Obviously, the final day of groups is tomorrow, and then everything resets for Saturday. The way that things are trending, it looks like you guys are going to be there on Saturday. Let's not jinx it. I'm gonna try and, like, cross my fingers. But at this point, how are you guys staying positive, staying motivated, staying locked in before you step out onto this stage? Because, like I said, you know, this environment, it can get under people's skin.
Yeah, but honestly, this tournament I'm feeling pretty consistent. Even though I changed my controller the first day I started playing, I changed my controller.
I just want to make sure this is working.
We're doing pretty good, so I'm happy about it. But yeah, just Michael just being the GOAT, always keeping us motivated and having good mentality is always the key to success.
That's true. Good mentality. Now, finally, before I let you go, I want to inform you that you are officially our top fragger in the lobby. So you've absolutely steamrolled everyone. How does that feel?
Well, that feels amazing, of course. I've been shooting pretty good, getting a lot of kills, getting a lot of damage in. The boys also getting me into a good spot. And just gotta do my job, you know, gotta shoot forward, shoot straight, and keep going.
Yeah, that kids, shoot forward, shoot straight. Kinda. It's been great chatting to you. I really appreciate the time. Congratulations on such an
He's an honest guy. Oh no.
Day 1 and 2. We can't wait to see what you and the boys bring on day number 3 of the group stage. But for now, we're going to send it over to Rain Day because he's got the big guy. He's got Hackus with him.
Oh, the jubilation of youth. Shoot straight. If only it was that simple. He's a man who knows that it is much more complicated than just shooting straight. Obviously, kind of a different tone over here. It was a long interview. I could tell you were kind of fidgeting around. You want to get back out there and prove that you guys can play better than this. What's going on in your head?
I mean, there's not much to say. Like, we were one of the best teams from scrims coming into the tournament, but right now we're obviously not getting the ball rolling. All I can say is previous tournaments, we've dominated groups and we've done bad in finals, so hopefully we've changed the script. We do bad in groups and we dominate finals.
There's no doubt that you are a writer, and you have driven the narrative of EMEA, and not only that, Apex Legends for many, many years. No one doubts that. You have a huge fan base that is supporting you for a reason. However, you're right, the ball hasn't gotten rolling today. If you could attribute to what that is outside of scrims in these lobbies, what is it that feels like it's still yet to get going?
I mean, it's been some hard games, to be fair. Like, every single zone has been a cross map, so it's like we're playing the hard game and we're just not playing good enough to make up for it. Like, landing cross map and making it from edge is just very difficult in this current meta, and our 3v3s aren't played enough to make up for the fact that it's a hard game.
Yeah, obviously those zone pools have not been in your favor. We talked a little bit about that before the interview. And that can be tough, but how do you keep the mental strong in a moment like that, where you know things aren't necessarily going your way, you're not playing your best, so you would love maybe the ball to bounce your way to help you get going, but you can't. So this is a tournament. You've been here before. How do you get the guys going? How do you get yourself prepared in the night so that tomorrow morning you're ready to come and show out?
I'm just gonna believe in ourselves, you know. Like I said, we're one of the best teams in scrims coming into the tournament. We just gotta believe that we see a lot of that and just show up on the day.
Listen, you've lifted that trophy. I mean, EWC has been yours. You've tasted what that prize pool feels like to enter not only your bank account, but to be a part of your resume. That is a special thing. I have nothing but confidence that you can find a way to get there. However, if you were to say one thing about your team, what needs to change specifically about the way you guys are playing to have a better chance tomorrow?
I mean, it's hard to say. Just gotta show up and kill everything.
All right, man. Well, I'll
well
let you go. I know
said.
it's been a long day.
Well
Thank you for spending
said.
time with me. Congratulations to everybody in this lobby. Obviously, kind of feeling great. Aki's saying we got more to prove. We'll find out. So much more ALGS to happen because tomorrow it's our final day of groups. This is a little bit more of the show right now. We're going to go to a quick break. We'll be right back.
I have to agree. I mean, after all, I don't know. You guys want to watch one more part of it? I don't know. You know what? Alright guys, you know, I may have to wrap this up. I'm sorry, the screen, I don't know what just happened, but it was a disaster. So yeah, we have streaming tomorrow. More streaming. Can't believe my playlist was exposed like that, my bad. Anyway guys, if you want to, make sure to please check out my YouTube channel, which is this one. You can see my description of this. Or you can see like through, no. See here. And also, you guys want to show support, make sure to check out Throne.com /Lindsay to support me through my streams. You know? Alright, let's see here. Is there anything else?
It's going to stand strong for them. But I do think that if any team has the ability to bounce back from something like this, it is going to be Alliance. So it'll be interesting to see that. I'm very grateful that he's even taking the time to talk to us after, you know, the mediocre performances. A lot of people just want to get back to the hotel. They want to just, relax and hopefully prepare for tomorrow. So very, very awesome that he steps up like that.
I mean, a real professional inside and outside of the game, really pushing it for us to say, hey, we had a rough day. But the most important part is, as you said as well, sometimes that thought creeps into your mind whether or not you prepared enough for the tournament. He knows he prepared enough. He's been performing in Pro League, he's been performing in scrims, and he even says himself, like, we prepared. The only thing we can do is show up on that day. Maybe the new day is today.
Yeah, I mean, we've watched these teams before. We're talking about NIP and their sort of comeback here. I was even going to say, VK Gaming and their sort of comeback. I mean, he's still got tomorrow. He's still got tomorrow. And yeah, have to hard agree with you guys. Like this team can do it. If anyone in those sort of bottom brackets, it's Alliance.
And if you're in one of those situations that Alliance currently is, right, coming into tomorrow, what are you expecting out of the first games of this series?
I mean, it's going to be really hard because already now, we were,
Why?
me and Snipe was already talking about numbers as well. I already said it. I think the cutoff is going to be 60 ±5. I always like to do the ±5 because you don't know how top or bottom heavy it is. And the teams that are right now in the relegation, essentially, are just looking to say, hey, we need to put scores on the board because last day still, 60 points is quite a lot. If you need to put it all in one day, it's a lot. But if you divide it by 3 days, it's not that bad. But hey, it's going to be hard.
Yeah, I mean, averaging, 20 points a series over 3 sets, I mean, that's pretty solid, but you don't want to be hoping that you have just enough. I think if anyone's going to do it, it's them. I think some of the other teams that are more in question are going to be the JDGs, right there on the fringe as well, who haven't been in any situation like this. They haven't had that type of performance.
Oh, man.
Even heard, Zero throwing some shots the other day at, Naughty IGL, and they were performing super well online. Completely different environment when you're here at these majors with so much at stake. So it'll be interesting to see how they bounce back if they're a little more desperate than some of these other teams based on that type of fact. So it'll be curious to follow them along tomorrow.
I mean, also here, #1 for the leaderboard for A versus C. Really big shout out to Kinda for also shouting me out. He definitely is my boy. Always love having him around.
You're MVP right now?
Yeah, he is my MVP. Honestly, it's between him and Henchman, and I can't give enough kudos to Light for performing as Nigel, especially with the compared to the top current IGLs. If you make a top 10 leaderboard, his time invested into the game, they are way more experienced, and he's putting out this crazy amount of results. So really proud of him.
And Lace, we're currently looking here at the Series Result Sports today between groups A versus C. You can see VK Gaming there in 32nd place. SETI Esports was looking to have a much better performance, but in 8th place, honestly, I feel like that's good enough for them to position themselves to make it to the grand
Oh, wow.
Yes, I mean, they're very much in contention for that. It's something that, if they can keep that consistency throughout tomorrow, it definitely is a potential for them. But, like I'm saying, and we were touching on before, the teams in this lower bracket, here, Ninjas in Pajamas, Alliance, they may sort of push them out of their limits. So even though they're sitting in that top 10 spot, they still need to keep their wits about them because there are some heavy hitters, you know, sitting in that lower side.
And the thing is that NIP, at one point, we thought they were actually going to be doing good. We saw a spike up in their performance, and then it seemed like it was just a full-on bluff.
Yeah, I think they had a really good game 3 before the halftime. It seemed like that was going to set them up to move in. And right now, I mean, they might be safe out of the elimination pool, but when it comes to the fringe of the top 14, I don't think that they're safe in any sense whatsoever. I'll be really interested to see what the stats look like when all teams are accumulated points going into tomorrow, so we can give you guys more of a detail. And we're going to make sure that we're focusing on those teams at the middle of the pack moving forward, because it's going to be very interesting to see how that is, because it's always so tight right at that cutoff.
I mean, that's really the thing as well. You know, I always love to touch on every team that's doing really good, and it's always fun to see your favorite team do good, and everybody deserves that kudos. But what I really want to focus about is who's actually going home and who's going to be struggling, because at this point now, especially if there's the teams that you expected to be top heavy or sent home for some reason, all of a sudden, you know how we talk about some teams play better in good lobby? That good lobby doesn't exist now. Now it's chaos at the end. Like, everybody's fighting for their lives, and you just have to make sure that you're doing absolutely everything you can.
Yeah, so we got to keep an eye on that, like that middle section for sure. Like, this is something that's make or break. And you know, I did want to sort of touch on again. Like, yeah, you're not going to be able to fight your way out. You've got tomorrow, and then you got survivors to hopefully put you in there. But yeah, we're going to send a lot of people home, and I'm a little bit worried about that, Zevin.
It's not going to be JDG. I mean, that's one team.
Oh, is this your favorites? Yeah.
No. My favorites are currently towards the top. I'm not going to say who it is. Yeah, stay tuned for that one. We'll find out. I'll let you guys.
Whoever gets the most money is who I'm thinking.
Okay, and all these words, like, yeah, just stay cool and calm, man.
Just keep in mind, once we're done with this, we will have the official ECW opening ceremony. So stay tuned for that. There's going to be some amazing performance. I can't wait to see what Esports World Cup has been cooking up for that opening ceremony, because I know last year it was pretty
Oh yeah, the Esports World Cup.
I have that countdown right there, but we're still going to be talking about ALGS right here.
Yeah, you know what? I have to go. I need to lay down. So anyway, guys, that's about it. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel right here. And yes, thanks for watching.